Alright, so it looks like we're about to begin here very shortly. Ah, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Make sure the stream thing works okay. If that's too loud, let me know. I could easily lower the desktop volume as well. So, but yeah, just let me know if it's a bit too loud. No volume. How on earth is... How about now? For the... Okay, too loud. Alright then. That's weird. Why is it like... For some reason it's showing the, even though I hear it, it shows that it's... Let me see here. Let's see. How about now? Are we good now? Alright. So if you couldn't already tell, this remake someone made is Kirby's Dream Land in color. You know, like the old Tetris DX or Link's Awakening DX. As I said in the description, I really wish it was Kirby's Dream Land 2 they made DX, but I'm not going to complain. So anyway, let's go and begin. Let's make sure everything's okay. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't dash in your old Kirby's Dream Land. You also can't slide kick. And you have to keep on tapping up in order to float. Oh, it's gonna be hard getting used to these classic controls. I'm very interested to see some of the sprites they have for extra mode here. They did a very good job with this. Origami King. I am looking forward to that. Of course, like for some reason I thought you were gonna lob it over me. I'm like, no, this is this is original Dreamland, not anything else. But yeah, I'm gonna be in Indiana when it launches. Not gonna be able to play it at launch, so I'm gonna be trying to avoid the internet like the plague during that point. Oh yeah, Kirby's doesn't even have a double star. He just pretty much, even if you inhale two things at once, it just works like a really normal thing. Is the frame rate fixed? I don't know. I'm not really seeing it too much. I think Adventure had the frame rate issue. And he can't jump to hit bricks, apparently. Man, Kirby was limited back in these days. I thought there was like a hidden door here. I could have sworn there's a hidden door somewhere around there. Maybe it's up ahead still. Yeah, Adventure is definitely aged horribly. I think Adventure's probably the worst aged NES game I think out there. The original Metroid is pretty aged too, but that game at least ran reasonably and didn't really have any real frame rate glitches. Wispy, dropping apples like a tree. Man, that was a real heart wrencher there. It's Dreamland, but in color. Oh, they didn't bother to color the tongue of the... I guess you only have 4 colors you could go with each color. I guess they couldn't really give these guys red tongues. So I guess it's a limitation of Game Boy. I forgot about that little power up with the bomb. Man, Kirby doesn't even have any swimming animations. I forgot about that. It's literally just him, like, walking in the water. Adventure looks good. It just runs like absolute trash. Like, you're just gonna pop out of the same thing 3 times. Alright then. Super spicy curry, baby. Kill. I really hope the person who made this really does make a Dreamland 2 DX, because my goodness, I really wish there was one of those. I mean, it even has color worlds and a rainbow sword, yet there was never a color version of it released for who knows what reason. Dead. Yeah, apparently, with the patch for this game, they had a more accurate colors with the saturation, and I tried applying both patches, but I didn't see really any color difference. And they said some emulators tended to oversaturate it, and that seems to be the case here. But both patches they had the same effect on the emulator I used. They didn't really specify which emulator they would recommend either, so I don't know. That's just... Float Islands. The seals are supposed to... I noticed you, snowy thing. Yellow squishies. I mean, I understand there's probably a limited color palette in there or something. Dang. I don't know what happened there, but I think I ended up glitching something out of here. You know, maybe that is where they got the color palette from. Tilt and tumble could very well be possible. How many people are in here? I didn't really check. Stars everywhere. One up though. Don't want to fall too low either. Dang it, I keep on forgetting about the float not working the way it does in regular modern Kirby games. Oh, that's a good amount of people. Isn't there a hidden door here somewhere? Whatever. Yeah, I can't break blocks by jumping into them. Yeah, I'll sacrifice the super spicy curry to get an extra life. Half a person, I don't know, someone under the age of 12? No, you're a real person. If I somehow manage to offend anyone with that comment, I'm sorry. Yes, it can run on original hardware as well. In fact, there's a separate patch for that too. But like I said, both patches seem to have the same color effect for me on the emulator I used, so... Okay, that's not a sweet potato color or a mint leaf color. Come on. You could have made that green. I wasn't a big fan of Air Ride or Squeak Squad, but to be fair, I just think that Air Ride had a lot of horribly missed potential in that game. Ah, dang. I was gonna float above you. Okay. Ah. And in case you're wondering, I will be doing the extra mode after this too. So if there's any wondering about that, no worries. It's happening. I still managed to jump through those completely fine. Impressive. I forget like about half these enemies here. Oh my goodness, those are some fast Bronto Burts. Dang. You know, it's kind of look like the D-men from Super Paper Mario. Looking at it. Does that mean Klonoa 3 could happen? No, it doesn't. Never. I'm pretty sure Bandai forgot who Klonoa is. To be fair, I'm pretty sure most of the people here don't even know what Klonoa is either, so... Hence, I don't think they're really gonna market to too many people except for old people who are nostalgic for the game. Sad face. Aha! Well, I found... What up? Kracko Jr. I don't think your little bubblies needed to be changed in color. I'm trying to remember your move pattern here. Whatever. You're dead. Ow. Not sure what the point of that was, but there should be a moon up here. Ah, well there is. It's right there. Ah yes, I remember having my original 100 sub special where I did a little level 1 team. Give me that one up. Crap. Oh. I got one up. Alright, Krakow. I would love it a Beans and Mirror sequel. You know, assuming they know how to make a Metroidvania properly this time. Alright. I think I got your pattern down now. At least the beams are colorful, so there's that. Dang it! I forgot you speed up. We're already at stage 5? I always forget how short this game is. Alright, let's start with Wispy. Let's beat him up again. Dreamland 3 I believe to be underappreciated, but I will wholeheartedly admit that after oh, right, that's what was I saying? Oh yeah. I will say after playing Dreamland 3 again, it definitely the level design didn't age well whatsoever. I love how you can just exploit Wispy Woods like this. Dang. Let me just get down to the bottom and make things easier that way. Of course I've heard of extra mode. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Never mind. I should have looked at the actual @ there. Ah, I did it! Yay! Alright, Kabula. Ah, dang it. I thought you were gonna aim directly at me. You fooled me. Okay, go in the moon. Nope. And that's it for bubbly clouds. DDD with 2 health. Could have sworn you dropped a thing when you jump up here. Oh, well. I don't think I've ever seen a speedrun tactic like that before, but I'm sure it is possible, maybe. I haven't really looked too much in the Dreamland 1 speedrun category. You drop stars a lot less often than you used to, or rather, do now anyway. Man, the controls for classic Kirby are killing me right now. Ah, dang. Ah, I died. Wait, I'm at 3 lives? I thought I only died twice. And I thought I had 6 lives. Dang. I like how your spit out noise is pretty much the enter door sound effect. What? Crap. Phew. That was close. Big Curb. Kirby turns into Kabula. Yeah, which two Kirby remakes in a row did we get? I know let's see, in terms of remakes for Kirby games, we got Superstar Ultra, Nightmare and Dreamland, but those definitely weren't right next to each other. Well, the DX is just like Link's Awakening DX or Tetris DX when they were released on the Game Boy Color. Literally just the games in color, and that's pretty much it. This music's always so nostalgic. Bye-bye. We still got the extra mode, don't say that. Press up A and select on the title screen to start a new adventure. Crap, what's the select button? Hold on, options. How do I check the... select is backspace. Okay. Do I have to reload the game? No, that... There we are. Yep, this is definitely extra mode. Those sniper birds, I swear. Oh, I forgot you did that. Ah. I might have said this before when I'm doing the stream, the original stream way back when, of extra mode here. But when I was younger, I complained about the game being way too easy and short for original Dreamland, and then I got to extra mode and I just kind of gave up and never touched it since until like much, much later. Stupid sniper birds. Alright, Wispy. Where touching Wispy hurts now. And Gordo's one-shot you. Ah. Whew, there we go. I like how those things could shoot sideways. I wonder they haven't done that since. Ah, Blatzies. Forgot about those things. There we are. Oh, that was a nice inhale. Until I still got hurt by a broom hatter. Crap. Crap. I could have sworn they pushed Gordos. Ah. Dead. Ah, okay. And thanks, I'm glad you like my Kirby cannon. And those blasties are serious. Oh. Obviously continue. You'll be seeing this screen a lot. What did I even get hit by? What? I was that close to I always forget about the random coconuts that drop out of nowhere here. And this time our Gordo is blocking the one up from you. I completely forgot about that. Oh, okay. Ugh. There we are. I don't know how to even get past that. Like, seriously, how does one even... You're like almost guaranteed to get hit no matter what you do. Alright. I almost killed him. Her, actually. Her. Almost killed her. Because apparently, blimps could have canonical, genders. Alright, huh. You're just waiting. The stupid thing is just... Oh, shh. Easy. Those stupid umbrellas that fly at you. Oh, Link! Hi, Link! What's up? So yeah, Kirby can make an appearance in Link's Awakening, and Link can make an appearance in Kirby's Dream Land. Fair trade. Oh, I thought I had that. Okay. Did that thing just jump through a cloud? Ah, yes. Here we go. Kracko Jr. Ah. At least it starts me off here. Which is at the very beginning of the game. I think the canonical name for these guys here are actually called Boomer. Not even lying. That's their official name, the Boomerang guys. Think of that what you will. Take that low hanging fruit if you want to. Ah, come on. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Alright, well that's obviously not working. Okay, hold on. Okay, nope, that... Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Okay, so ducking works. Hold on a second. Hello? Hmm. Dang it. Man, I don't understand. Okay, I can't reach you. Let's see. Let's see if I can just make out your... We're gonna drop those. Spin around. Jump down. Drop bombs. Hmm. Dang it. I am not going to use save states. Focus on your timing. That's about as helpful as, don't die. Oh, come on. Really? Jerk. Oh, come on. Oh, right. Ah, dang it. Whatever. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay, watch out for the Gordos. Why are there so many Gordos? Why? Well. Well, that's a great start. Yeah, Bubbly Clouds is easily the hardest part of all of this. No, 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 no. Star Allies tried to do pretty much all fan service and forgot they had to make a game there in the background too. The level design for the original story mode was absolutely laughable at best. The updates were good. Like, here's another dimension. Great. Loved it. But, I mean, that content really should have been there from the beginning to begin with. Yes, that makes sense. I mean, that's just redundant more than it doesn't make sense, but still. If I wanted a game that was pretty much just lore, I'd read a book. I mean, I play a game to enjoy, I know, gameplay. Lore is just a nice bonus. If all you have is lore in a game, that doesn't make a game. That just makes, well, reading. Except, considering how, what's the word, nonsensical the story was for the most part, it barely even had that. Dang it. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay. Ah, dang it. The timing for that jump is ridiculous. Perfect. Didn't even lose a life that time. See, when it comes to lore of Star Allies, I like to think of all the lore in Kirby like a model kit. Pretty much every game up to Superstar Ultra was basically just a car that was already made. You pretty much had everything set. It was very basic. It's pretty much straightforward, no real surprises. Whereas Superstar Ultra was like, oh, cool. There's a few, like, you have the car already, but you have like little pieces you could add on to it. Like you could maybe paint it, add like little stickers. Once you started getting into Return to Dreamland, then it's like, all right, this is kind of like an easy puzzle. Maybe like 5 parts. You might have to put like the frame on top of the car. Maybe add like a few little and add the stickers. Then you get to Planet Robobot, where you get the model kit, half the box is missing, and you have to wait for the other parts to come much later. Well, actually, that was pretty much, well, no. Triple Deluxe was like you had a car you had to be built, and pretty much like all the extra parts came later. Like you couldn't add any stickers or anything to it. However, it didn't really affect the car. The car was still built, but you could add stuff to it. The stuff that came later added to it and added to made it look more interesting. Planet Robot was basically a model kit with you got half the pieces in there. You put it together and just wait for the other half to come because really there are multiple ways you can put it together. Star Allies, you get pretty much just a bunch of random pieces that look like they could possibly go together, but you're missing instructions, you're missing pieces, and you have pieces from other places that may fit in there. So then when the other pieces do come later, you put it together the best of your own imagination, look at it, and be like, I think that looks okay. That's pretty much that's pretty much it. So yeah. It's getting to the point where I'm pretty sure not even HAL I've said this multiple times, and I will stick with this theory. I'm pretty sure not even HAL themselves know what the lore for Kirby is anymore. Stream Lab channel? Oh, Streamland. I use this channel. I stream on my main channel when it comes to Kirby one-off streams, which I actually have a dedicated playlist for on this channel. And maybe, I'm not gonna lie, once the next Kirby game comes out, like the next real Kirby game, I'm probably gonna stream the entire thing on this channel, because I personally cannot, for any circumstance, let any of that attention for that game go somewhere else when it is desperately needed on my main channel. But for the most part, my Streamland channel has things like games that might take multiple parts, or games that aren't Kirby content, and other things like that. So yeah. But yeah, for the most part, Kirby one-offs and fan games always get a star on this channel. I like giving attention to fan games, fan mods. Oh yeah, I didn't have to kill a Kirby. Yeah, I'm hoping my next series could kind of fix that, because Kirby Canon, honestly... Right. I'll wait till I fight Wispy here. I'm pretty sure if there's a new Kirby game coming out, it's not going to be coming out this year because of COVID. So, and I would be completely okay with that, because they need to take their time. And I'd rather them not try to rush a game out every 2 years, like Game Freak, who somehow manages to think, or rather Pokemon Company forces to release a new game every year. Even if it's the most bare-bones experience, and they also never update it. Let's Go still has many problems, like I'm not going to get into that rant. But I would rather HAL take their time with their next game. Oh my goodness. One nice thing about Mountain DDD is that any bosses you manage to defeat stay defeated, even with the amount of HP you have, even with how many lives you have. Hello, Magalore. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a complete corporate shill who ended up buying the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I played it. That really should have been content with the main game. Like, seriously, there's no excuse for that. The wild area in the main game was abysmal. Like, it was very small, like, in comparison, very small, compact, not very much detail, environment, and only surrounded 2 cities, making the point of the whole wild area completely useless. You go to the Isle of Armor, it's like, oh wow, the whole area is a wild area. Why couldn't the main game take inspiration from that? I thought for sure when they showed the wild area, the entire area of the Pokemon game was going to be in wild. But it wasn't. And the amount of actual story that was in Isle of Armor was like nothing. Really, really should have been with the main game. But whatever. Aw, oh, come on. Well, I did hate. Okay, just need one. Nope. Ah! Did I just glitch the music? Ah, dang it. There we are. I just had to stop being a chick in the top left, top right corner. Crap. Ah. There we go. Alright. Kabula. Dang it. Ah. The best part is when I was really hoping I could have been able to spend Kirsty in the end, but no. One of the reasons why I wasn't the biggest fan... Wait a second. I could have sworn last time I did this, it's only if you defeat all of them, then it saves for the final boss. Dang it. There we are. Dang it. Wait a minute. I can go down these while having something in my mouth? I can. What? Oh my goodness, that makes things so much easier. Oh my goodness. Whatever. What's the hack about it? It's in color. That's basically it. That was way too close. There we go. Did it. Yeah, Krako is the easiest to do with no damage, easily. Once you know his pattern, he is simple. And then there's DDD. Crap. The controls are not in your favor in this fight at all. Ugh, the whole freaking Smash thing, I swear. I'd rather not talk about that. Yeah, thankfully, as soon as you get to DDD in extra mode, you could constantly just fight DDD and that's it. Dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, I keep on saying you need to do a double jump sometimes, and it's just like... Dang it. Ah. It's like you barely have like any time to react because like the controls are so like stiff and like glitchy. Ah, come on. What? Wait, can I stand on top of these? No, I thought I could there for a second. Ah, come on. Man, my fingers are getting kind of stiff. Kirby can't even dash in this game. So Kirby walks at normal speed, can't float by tap mashing the A button. I keep on misjudging how close I am to him. Come on. Dang it. My right hand is really starting to hurt. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm getting closer. Dang it. Oh, come on. I hate when I get trapped in a corner like that. Oh my goodness. This battle wouldn't be nearly as badly as hard if it wasn't for the horrible controls in this game. Dang it. Okay, that's not working. Might as well just let myself die. Just gonna stretch for a bit here. I could do this. I know I could do this. Ugh. Yeah, keyboard could be it as well. What? Okay. Alright, at my next game over, I'm going to take a little break and just answer questions if I don't actually beat it by then. I'm so used to modern controls for Kirby games, and like trying to play like a modern Kirby game, and it's just obviously not working out. I could set up my Pro controller with the with my computer. I just never got around to doing it. Not even coming close this time. And like at least in Dreamland 2, a double star kind is double damage. Here, it's a single damage no matter what you do. Ah. I really haven't even shot me in a corner like that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Also, the fact that stars do damage is another thing, too. Alright, so he aerial shot me twice in a row. Alright, good to know you could do that. Ah. Ah. Dang it. That was close. That was very close. Alright. Alright, gonna answer some questions here for a second before I go back to rest my hand, because my hand is kind of like cramping up a bit from my keyboard. I love the 5-second music clip loop. Yeah, I obviously know what I'm supposed to do with the super jump, obviously, but the problem is, like, sometimes the controls, like, he could jump quicker than I can move because of the controls. What would I want the next Kirby game to be about? I don't know, it's kind of vague question there. I personally would love to see a game where Susie goes into downward spiral Azula style and, you know, gets upset and just starts trying to make a device, like knowing how powerful Kirby is, to pretty much hinder his powers and rendering them useless for the most part, knowing how incredible she is with her technology. That'd be kind of cool. That would never happen. But, I would like a 3D Kirby game where it limits your floating at first, and limits your abilities in general, but then you could kind of get like upgrades to help you to like float faster, further, kind of like a 3D Metroidvania of sorts in a 3D platformer. I think that'd be kind of cool, but I don't like Dynasty Warriors period, so I probably just wouldn't. No, I would not like that. Biggest rage quit moment. Trying to think. There were a lot in Soul Melter EX without abilities or guarding. Oh, so many where I just wanted to throw the. I think Dreamland 3's music minigame match, the sound matching minigame was also pretty awful. Most disappointing. Wow, there's so many questions here. Most disappointing Kirby game. It was Squeak Squad. I would say pre-TLC Star Allies was probably more disappointing. Like that. After seeing how great the last 3 Kirby games were, and what they did with that was just like almost awful. Like I was so upset. Like how linear and basic and no ability items or anything. It was just so basic. They made like all these copy abilities, and it's like, and like, hey, look at all these new partners and dream friends, and they kind of forgot to make the game fun. The DLC kind of fixed that in a way, but really, we shouldn't have to rely on DLC for a decent game. When I discovered Kirby, when I looked at the back of my original Game Boy box, you know, the old, real retro 4AA battery gray Game Boy, looking at the back of my box and seeing Kirby's Dream Land as one of the games that were featured on it, and I always wanted to play it, but never was able to. And then eventually I did play it, and it was only, it only went from there. Hey, they asked. They asked what was disappointing to me. That's DD's Drum Dash Deluxe 2. Probably not. It was a fun game, but I can't see them. I wouldn't really want to play another one of those games again. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing again for a bit. Oh, and you're starting with the... Okay. Well, this is off to a great start already. You jumped me like 6 times... I thought I mentioned it several times. I'm 31 years old. I think I'm probably one of the oldest Kirby fans out there, to be fair. I'm even older than Ant Dude. I mean, it's obvious that, like, there are new games, there's a new Kirby game they're making. That much is obvious. It's a matter of when they announce it. I mean, they specifically, like a year ago, had Famitsu ads to hire people for their next game. So, yeah. I think Antude is like 26, 28, somewhere around there. Like, okay, is there like physics that pushes me away? Because I could have sworn I feel like there was air kind of pushing me in the opposite direction right then. Ah. I think there's technically still a video on there saying, like, with the date I got married as well. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah. I always hate when I shoot it too early and I hit his star. Ah, dang it. Alright, DD, I'm feeling good this time. I'm feeling like I'm going to defeat you this time. I'm finally going to DD defeat you. Or not. Yeah, Strider kinda got into some things, so, yeah, I could understand Strider's absence. You can pretty much just look at, Strider's last post on Twitter, and that'll pretty much explain everything. I recommend looking at both sides of the conversation as well, instead of just taking one side. But that's not a topic for right now. Yeah, Strider 7X, that's what we're talking about. Ah. Oh, dang it, I can't. I keep on trying to drop, and it's like. I keep on trying to act like modern Kirby. I'm like, no, this is not. Crap. Oh, come on. I just checked for a second to see if it could be hurt by air pellets. Because I couldn't remember if in the first game people could do that or not. But nope, you can't. To be fair, it's not hard to chop down a tree. This is extra mode. Crap. Man. Crap. I hate when I fall the wrong way. Die. Stupid thing. I think you have to jump before you float anyway. Finally, oh my goodness. My wife has that pass, although she's pretty light in color, so when she says jokes like that in public, I'm like, look, I'm not, I am not you are not dark enough to say those jokes with me right now. I'm just, yeah. 'Cause sometimes she can say some like really racial stuff, like I said, but she's lighter skinned than most are, so some people wouldn't know that she actually is black. So many players. Oh, they're talking about me. And now you see a cool little, oh, it shows all the enemy names. Are you calling me racist? Oh, where's Krakow Jr.'s name? I mean, I guess technically they're the same character, so Krakow Jr. is just a pre-formed Krakow. Grumples. I don't know what that thing's name was. See, look, its name is Boomer. I wasn't lying. What the heck is that? That does not look like King DDD to me. That is clearly the best King DDD sprite ever. Oh, Kirby giving him a good pat, trying to cheer him up. Oh, he's crying. See, Kirby's trying to cheer DDD up. Are people laying off fireworks already? It's clearly daylight outside. Why? What a waste of money. Like, just wait till it gets dark. Gosh, I don't understand. Why are people stupid? Alright, so anyway, that's that, I guess. Just, if you guys have any questions, feel free to answer them. It's awfully quiet without any music in the background, isn't it? Oh, hold on, Bert. My wife's calling me. Hello? Hey, Burby, what's up? I'm just near the end of my stream. Why? Oh, I didn't know you guys were. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll be over there shortly. Alright, we'll do. Should I bring over buns as well? Alright, sure. I'll be over there in about 15-20 minutes. Alright, do we have pickles? I'll just take the I'll just take the jar, whatever. Alright. Alright. Okay. I'll talk to you later, okay? Alright, bye. Alright. Do I have a Discord? I technically do. I mainly only use it for following fan games and stuff, although I'm kind of inactive in those. A lot of them gave me stuff like beta, or not beta testing and things like that, or ask me opinions for their music in certain games. Pretty much all of Team Gamble, and I forget, is Warped Perspective part of Team Gamble? I know there are like three or four games on Team Gamble right now. Let's see. There's Warped Perspective, there's Dreamland Plus, there's Gamble Galaxies, there's Dreamcrafter rather. Uh, I can't remember if Warped Perspective is one or I don't know. There's quite a few, but I don't really use that. Okay, I'll go to config mode. Why not? Press down, B, and select. Vital. 1 HP. 1 life. Yeah, I'd rather not kill myself, thanks. What's the max you could give yourself? 9 lives. There we go. What Kirby would I like to see playable in Smash? If I mean Kirby character, literally anyone. I've said it before, and I'm gonna get screamed at this again. Anyone but Bandana D. I mean, there are so many more interesting Kirby characters out there that have been released over the years. Another character with a spear does not impress me. Yes, he could helicopter. Oh, but he could use all 3 elements and Star Allies. Yeah, so can literally every other character from Star Allies. That doesn't really mean anything. But, yeah. Sun test, oh yeah. Let's see, what should I have for background music right now? I'll use this. Why not? I think it's fitting. Would I call Kirby a hero or a friend? Why can't he be both? He's a friendly hero. He's a friendly hero except in Squeak Squad, but we'll just pretend that game doesn't exist. Minus the whole raising the halberd up out of the water portion, and the roach coming back in Mass Attack. We'll just disregard the whole cake stealing, hangry part. in the next Kirby game, I'd rather not see characters we've already seen. I don't want to fight DDD again. I don't want to fight Meta Knight again. I just want to have new characters. Maybe have like references to old bosses and stuff. But we fought Meta Knight and DDD so many times. At least when Wispy Woods comes back, with the exception of Star Allies, they change it up. And actually, even in Soul Melter, even in EX mode of Star Allies, or Here's Another Dimension, they even gave, I like the fact that they gave Wispy a counter to the standing next to him underneath his little inhale exhale attack. He pretty much inhales you right after you do. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, I want to see like a bunch of new bosses. I kind of liked that about Triple Deluxe. There weren't too many repeats. It was pretty much just a lot of new bosses and references to old games, which is cool. But Star Allies and Robobot just had like a lot of the same bosses again. It's kind of like, eh. Well, I mean, Kirby does save lives with the power of friendship, so I guess a friend is all you really need, if I had to choose between any of those. Amazing Mirror didn't have DDD, went on just fine. There are actually a few games that didn't have DDD in it. I'm trying to think of what they are currently. Actually, hold on. Tilt and Tumble didn't. No, Tilt and Tumble definitely had DDD. Duh. I'm gonna have to disagree with Star Allies changing the boss to feel fresh. They changed the bosses, but they didn't really give it any real love or attention. They just kind of felt flat. Something about that, and Wispy Woods was just horribly basic. Like, you compare Wispy Woods from Robobot, Triple Deluxe, well technically that was Flowery Woods, but still, you compare that to Star Allies, it's just like a joke. Cool, Buff DDD was kind of cool, but then you have Meta Knight, who was just slower and easier than he ever was, and yeah. Alright, DDD could come back. Alright, DDD could... They've changed up DDD enough in the games, I guess, to where it'd be interesting. They made him with his clone cannon. They made him with... He made him controlled, like, with the mass DDD, with triple... They've changed it up enough. Alright. DDD, I'm sure they could change up enough. Meta Knight, they haven't really installed much confidence in me. You don't fight him in Return to Dreamland, but he can be one of your allies. So there's that. Or Return... Did I say Star Allies or Return to Dreamland? I meant Return to Dreamland, but still. Technically, let's see. Wispy is not technically a major boss in Star Allies. I mean, it's still a boss. It was the boss of Dreamland, or one of the first worlds of Dreamland. So there's that. It's not a major boss, but it was still a boss. It wasn't a mini boss, though. Yes, I like that in Superstar as well. In any case, I need to get going. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. And, yeah. Hopefully we get some new Kirby news in the future, because coming up pretty dry recently. Anyway, see you guys next time.